to another Munchie Monday. Today, I'm trying another Pinterest recipe for cookies. But today, they're gonna be strawberry cheesecake cookies. Think those sound good? Let's see how they come out. Come on. So, the recipe doesn't call for adding graham cracker, but I wanna add graham cracker. So, I'm going to include the graham cracker crust recipe from actual cheesecake and just mix that into the cookies and hopefully it turns out well. So come on, we're gonna see how we mix up the graham crackers. I've crushed up about 1 cup of graham cracker crumbs right here, and I'm going to mix it into the 3 tablespoons of butter. Then I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of sugar. Now I'm gonna mix that all up together. See how it's starting to look? Make sure you mix it all up. The melted butter, the graham crackers, and the sugar all together. Alright. So that seems to be enough. I'm going to set this to the side now. We may not even use all of it, but for now I'm going to set it to the side and work on the actual cookies. So for the cookie dough, first I'm going to combine the 4 ounces of cream cheese and the 10 tablespoons of butter. Now the butter should be softened. I put it in the oven, which I preheated for 350, and it melted mostly. Hopefully that's not a problem. I might let it chill in the fridge just to be cool. Okay. So next I'm going to add in 1 egg and 1 cup of sugar and mix that together. The reason I'm not using an electric mixer is because the last time when I made cookies and I didn't use it and I just used a regular whisk, they came out great. So I'm hoping they come out great today when I just use the whisk. So I've put in 2 cups of flour. Now I'm gonna put in 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, so we're gonna mix that up until a dough forms. Probably should have used a bigger bowl. Just gonna mix it slowly until all that flour from the sides gets in the middle, because that's gonna mess up the recipe if too much of it falls off the side. So now I'm adding 1 cup of white chocolate chips and then 1.5 cups of frozen strawberries. And then fold those in with some sort of a spatula. I don't know that that's what this is, but it should do. So I transferred the dough over to a bigger bowl, and now I'm going to add 1/2 of the graham cracker crumb mixture to the dough. That should be enough. Mix that in there too. Okay, so now the dough is all mixed up. I'm gonna take and put some on the baking sheet to bake. Just about a spoonful. Okay, so this is what the dough looks like before it goes into the oven. I'm going to put it in the oven on 350 for about 10 minutes. We'll see how it looks after 10 minutes and decide what to do from there. See you in a bit. Okay, it's time for the taste test. This is what the strawberry cheesecake / shortcake cookies look like when they're all done. I ended up actually cooking them for around 20 minutes because 10 minutes I took them out and let them cool and they were still like really soft, clearly not done. So I turned the stove up to 375 and left them in there for another 10 minutes. Play around with your oven if you tried this recipe and figure out, what works. Keep looking at it. So now I'm gonna try one. Taste test time. All right. Let's see. They're not bad. They're not super sweet. I was considering putting a dash of vanilla extract in there, seeing as though the recipe didn't call for one, and usually the cookie recipes I try call for vanilla extract. I didn't put it in there. You guys can try and put it in there and see if it makes it a little sweet. They're not nasty, and they're not like bland. They're just not super sweet. But actually, I think that they're pretty good. Let me take another bite. Yeah, they're actually pretty good. I think if you're going for something tasty, but not overwhelming or too sweet, these will definitely do. Yeah. The more I eat it, the more I like it. So definitely try it. I'll link the recipe in the description. Please go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'll leave it in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Try the recipe and let me know how it turns out for you. Thank you guys for tuning in and hope to see you next time.